Do you ever find yourself sabotaging yourself? Like, right when you start making some progress and making some improvements in your life, you just, for no reason at all, just throw it all away and just give up all that progress. I used to do it to myself all the time. When I was younger, I yo-yo dieted so much. I would start a new fitness program or diet, and I would be really good with it for a couple of months and make some progress. I would lose some weight. I'd look a little better. I'd feel better. I'd be just a happier person. And then for no reason at all, I'd just quit, just give up. And I would just go right back to my old ways. And for long, I'd be right back to where I started, or even worse sometimes. And I could never figure out why I kept doing that to myself. And I think part of it goes back to my childhood. When I was younger, I was never really athletic or masculine, and I really looked up to the guys who were, and I wished I could be like them, and was envious of them for sure. And it's probably somewhere in my 20s is when I really started to fall in love with reading and self-education, and I really became passionate about personal development and improving myself. And I finally realized one day that I can change. If I don't like something about myself, whether it's a habit or a behavior or some kind of personality trait, if it's something that I don't like about myself that I want to change, I can change it. I can be different. I can be whatever I want to be whoever I want to be. And I know that sounds like a pep talk you give to your kid when you tell them, oh, you can be an astronaut, you can be president of the United States. Well, you really could be either one of those things if you really wanted to. The only thing holding you back is you. And by changing that mindset, helped me to realize that I don't have to be stuck in this box, this box that says, this is who you are, this is your personality, this is the kind of person you are. And, because that's what was happening to me, is anytime I would start to drift outside of that box and make some changes in my life, it was like my subconscious would yank me right back down and say, no, that's not who you are, and bring me right back into that box. And so I had to learn how to outgrow myself, and just really just kind of change the way I looked at things and the way I looked at my behaviors, and just to realize that I can be different if I want to, don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I certainly have some more improvements that I'd like to make, and not just with my health, but in other areas of my life. But I think that's a good thing. I think you should never get to a point where you feel like this is it, I'm as good as I need to be. Because I think if you're not growing, then you're dying. That's kind of how I look at it. I think there should always be a sense of, how can I get better in whatever areas of your life that are important to you. So I just hope this motivates someone. I just really want to encourage everybody and just let you know, wherever you're at in your life, you're not stuck. That's not where you have to be. If there's something in your life that you don't like, change it. You absolutely have the power, and you don't have to know the exact whole plan on how that's going to happen. You just need to take the next step. The next step might mean I'm going to go to the library and check out a book on this subject. It might mean I'm going to find somebody who knows more about this than I do and have a conversation with them. Sometimes it might mean just praying about it, spending time with God. I can tell you that there have been lots of times that I've just spent some quiet time alone with God, and He's given me answers to things that I've been wondering and struggling with, and He'll do that for you. So, if you have any questions for me and you want any encouragement, support, advice, whatever it is, feel free to reach out here on the page, send me a private message. You can call me on the phone, on the business phone, send me an email, whatever you need to do. I'm here to help. So I hope you guys have a great week.